Hello, friends. Phoenix 6-1 here. Today we are in the Richelieu. This is your Tier 7 French battleship. I think I'm still working on the next tier here, right? So that's why we're playing this. I'm trying to play some ships that I haven't played in a while as well to get some different videos out there for you guys also. But yeah, we'll slow play it a little bit here. We do have a good amount of destroyers, at least one on each flank. Although I think the one over by A cap over here is not. He has done a 180 if I'm looking at the mini map right. At least trying to dodge airplanes though. But yeah, we'll slow play it and wait for some ships to start showing up. And we do get a nice broadside Fiji here. Having AP loaded is absolutely wonderful for him. And I think we get a little robbed on this one. Yep, sure do. One over pen for 1,300 damage. He's going to live to survive for a little bit longer here. And we'll start moving up as well, right? We can kind of... These are some pretty easy ships that people get really tempted to bow tank with, and I think we end up doing that a little bit here in this match as well. Another shot at the Fiji. You'll see if that gets any better. 2 over pen, so yes, double the damage. Not that salvo there. Tashkent, I'm not afraid to shoot at a destroyer when he's spotted here. We've kind of got a shot here if somebody keeps him spotted. So we'll take that one, see if we get anything out of him. And then we lose. Colorado dies right in front of us for the first ship down there. And we're only spotted by planes right now, so nobody is shooting at us for the moment. That destroyer is kind of behind the island there, but might come back here. Oh, he is just zigging and zagging. Alright, so I'm going to take... Oh, and he's down anyway. Alright, I was like, I'm going to take the shot at the Flander while we've got guns loaded here. We'll damage pound the steering gears. Get a decent first actual bigger damage numbers against the Flander. And we got quite a few more, right? 3 battleships and a cruiser over on this side. So the enemy numbers are on the A flank over here, so I'm going to start putting my attention on this side. And then their carrier is the Soviet, right? The Russian, either Saipan or, no, not Saipan, right? Poboda or whatever, right? Or Chikhalov, I'm not sure which one it is, right? But either way, he's got the, the skip bombs and those sort of like, longer, those torpedoes that take really long to arm too. And where he drops the full, like, squad, drops everything all at once too. So this, maneuvering through islands here, like, we're going to start moving up into this little, like, channel here. Makes a big difference for us in avoiding fire from the carrier here. So somebody's got us spotted. So that's the other thing too. It's kind of like, right, maybe if we move up into these islands, we won't be spotted. It's potentially a destroyer like behind us, maybe. I don't know. Somewhere around on the other side of B. Somewhere on the map, there's a destroyer spotting me. Yeah, well, I wasn't paying attention to where the planes were going, so this is what triggered me to like, all right, I'm gonna just move up into these islands here, and then we'll have the cover from the planes. So it put out the double fire from the skip bombs. Take another shot at the Fiji and get all over pens again. Problem solved, sir. Right, so now I have a little bit better protection. North Carolina broadside, it would have been nice to be loaded there. He is turning away now, though. This is doing the smart thing. And I'm gonna hit land there. I'm trying to decide. Everyone's kind of not giving me a good angle on them, so I've got to decide who to shoot at here. Bismarck probably the best, so we'll take the shot at the Bismarck. But yeah, as you can see, we're drawing quite a bit of fire as we're spotted here, but being kind of bow into these guys has been helping us out. Trying to back away from not having line of sight on this Iowa. Yep, so sure enough, that's what was keeping us detected there. So we'll use a heal here. We've got 2 left here. But now it's only the plane spotting us again. There's a little bit better shot, a little bit better angle on the North Carolina. See what we get out of that. There's a good chunk. Yeah, and there's the attached cannon, right? That's probably been keeping us spotted. So I'm going to guess he's sending torps through this zone here, right? Through this channel. So we'll back up a little bit and try and hug the left side here. Right, I'm going to turn my butt in. BG, are you going to let me kill you this time? Or, yeah, it's a Chikalav. Alright, so he's spotted now. We might be able to shoot him. Got a whole lot of nothing on the Fiji. There we go. Just gotta find that sweet spot where we're not spotted, and we'll be fine, right? Game's really easy if nobody spots you. Nobody can shoot at you. There we go. Sit it out on Chikalav. Yeah, he's probably picking me up through the smoke, though. BG might finally meet his fate here. There we go. Devastating strike on him as he came around the corner. He was like, I guess that Richelieu can't hurt me. Gave us the right range and angle, and we're fine. Yeah, we can take him out. Does put us up to 100,000 damage. And we have finally turned the tables right. We've kind of just held off this flank and distracted them while my teammates cleaned up on the other side and capped the zone. So now we're up on points. We're still equal on ships. There goes high caliber for us. North Carolina gonna give us angle here? I don't know. I think he's turning in. If he keeps turning towards the zone, we'll have a great shot at him, though, here. He is looking at us. So I'm going to try and start turning in, slowing down, so he doesn't have too good of an angle here. Right, so yeah, it didn't do too much damage to us, but he keeps turning because he's trying to dodge those torpedoes, and that's going to give us a great angle to be able to finish him off. So kill number 2 there, 133,000 damage. And then we're going to try and bow in towards this Bismarck here as well. We'll be patient here, make sure he gets spotted before we fire the guns again. Chikalav almost dead. I'm going to guess that our destroyer is going to finish him off, so I won't waste my guns on him. Yep, there he goes. Trying to back up and stay out of line of sight of the Bismarck. That's a good chunk on him there.
Victory is in sight.
And then, yep, planes are the only thing spotting us, so he doesn't get a shot at us. Right, I was kind of just trying to stay alive, but at this point we should be fine. 2 destroyers over here. 2 destroyers surviving on my team this late in the game is a miracle, so I'm going to guess they're decent players. So we'll go out and see if we can do any more damage to this guy. I don't know if that was a blind shot or if he had us spotted or not, but he whiffed it.
Battle ends in 5 minutes. Torpedoes astern.
Kind of surprised. My 2 was trying to keep a little bit of distance, right? Normally people build into secondary batteries with Bismarck. At least that's how I play that game or that ship. So I was kind of surprised he wasn't hitting us. But, you know, it could be a newerish player with, you know, either doesn't know how to do that or, you know, doesn't have commanders and stuff upgraded very much. We're a little bit stuck on the land here, but we'll just keep full forward. The game will move us out eventually to get us unstuck. So I'll push up on him and see if we can cap the zone, get some XP out of this game. And then there will be one more destroyer to hunt down. See if we can finish him off here before he gets a shot off. Nope. Yeah, so there comes some secondaries from him. Okay, we finished him. That was a good chunk of damage. 174,000 damage is how we're going to end this game. So I'll fast forward right till the end, because if you look at the mini-map, there are enemy destroyers all the way on the other side here. And we're at 915 points, and then we'll start getting points even faster here now that we have this zone. So this game will get wrapped up super, super quick here. End that one with 3 kills. The Dev Strike, what's that other one? High Caliber, maybe? So we'll take a peek at the board here, and then I'll go through the commander build. I think this might be a free-to-play build. I'll have to check. Can't remember, but yeah, it does put us at the top with 3,000 XP. Capping a zone as a battleship's always valuable. Almost 400,000 in credits. So we'll take that action. Yeah, so I kind of build into the guns, right? It's kind of really all you got. So aiming system, I prefer propulsion, but I know a lot of people like steering gear, so you do you there. And then concealment, and then main battery mod 3 for the better reload there. And then, yeah, this is Robert Joujard, if I'm saying that right. And then even my inspirations are free to play guys here, so we're basically building into AP shells and shell grouping there. So if you're having trouble with accuracy, right, add some shell grouping or dispersion there, right, for those inspirations. And we're going range here, so flammable cannoneer, gyrating drill bits for more AP shell damage. Main battery dispersion there. You could do either of the other ones, right? I know some people like this Megalomania one for the detectability time and the better reload, right? You're going to sacrifice a little bit of HP, but better reload. You could do on second thought, which will give you just a guaranteed 5% better reload without any penalty there, but yeah. Then I'm doing reaching out for the better range. I like will to rebuild, but you could also absolutely pick fight fire with fire if you feel like you're getting fire spammed. I don't know, I feel like I don't get too much, fires isn't too much of an issue on this ship, but if you always get that fire spammy cruiser that's always going after you, then yeah, you can do that. So I know a lot of people like fight fire with fire and live by it too, so you do you there. That's going to be our video for the day, guys. Thanks for watching all the way through. Make sure to follow. Please do. That helps me out quite a bit. And then occasionally live stream. So if you're interested in that, my schedule's kind of random. So hit the bell, get notifications for the channel. That way you'll get a pop-up showing that we're hanging out on live stream. So thanks again, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.